Hello everyone and welcome to the long-awaited, at least we think so, episode 2 of the only podcast on the internet positively guaranteed to blast awesome sauce all over your face, neck, and chest. I am Jimbo from Retro Game Lounge. That emo bastard over there is Aaron Strange. And welcome back at last, Aaron.
Oh, thank you for having me. Welcome back. I like the emo promo in there.
Yes.
I take pride in that.
You should.
I'm not wearing skinny jeans right now. I'm not in my underwear this time. It's actual boxer shorts. Gym shorts.
Well, that's an improvement.
I know.
By the way, this is the Final Blast podcast, just in case we forgot to mention that. So.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned blasting off on giving fucking pearl necklaces and shit.
Facials and shit. Well, that's okay. Well, you know, we blasted off in the last episode, but in this one,
they'll get the gist.
We're just gonna really. They'll get the jism. So it's been a little while since Aaron and I have talked. Lots of things have been happening in the world. Like
there has.
Nerd world. Lots of things. First, what have you been up to? Let's start.
Work, editing videos and all that stuff, trying to force friends over to film fucking videos that they don't want to be in. YouTube gaming videos, not porn. Porn's a part-time job, so...
Oh, wow, that's disappointing. I got excited there for a second.
There's one thing that happened that I've been dying to get into with you.
What's that?
It's kind of not video game related, but that's okay.
Okay.
It has to do with my shirt.
Oh, I knew this was coming.
All right. So I forgot that the reunion for the Misfits was coming up, as in last weekend.
Yes. On
the September 4th, until the day of. I'm like, holy fuck! And I had that night off, so I was watching streams, because you know how people can do Facebook streaming and all that shit, so I watched every possible angle from the people streaming that. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I teared up a little bit watching the concert.
Really?
Because you're not super into the Misfits. You know of them, you probably like them a little bit, but dude, it's like a religion to me, somewhat, like almost like a Star Wars level.
I know someone like that.
Yeah, I do too. I think he's quite a savage, and I hope he was watching some of those streams as well.
I have no doubt about that.
Well, the funny thing is, it had been 35-something years before the three founding members got on stage together, so it was pretty amazing. I thought I would die before I'd get to see that. I'm hoping that they fucking tour. From what I heard, it was good, and there wasn't any bad blood backstage, so I'm hoping that they do an actual tour, so I don't have to sell my soul to go to fucking Denver and Chicago and all that stuff to see them. And I gotta correct myself. Doyle was not a founding member. He came in later. That's Jerry's brother. But they did all the... Right? Dude, that guy's 51 years old, and he's in better shape than you and me. I don't get...
Steroids.
Is it? No, I don't know.
He's admitted that.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You don't look like that.
I was going to say, he's like...
Or at least testosterone. Like, you're on something.
Plus, he's vegan, so how the fuck are you that jacked if you're vegan?
Not possible.
Okay, I thought
I'm
that
the
was
first to
up.
tell you that is not possible.
And he might be actually more angry than you and I, so I guess that shows right there.
Probably.
Roids. Yeah. But, yeah, so I watched the show. They did all the classics, you know. Too much horror business. And my favorite, I turned into a Martian. In case anyone was wondering. But one thing I wanted to talk about was a lot of the videos that people had filmed, like on their phones, they put it on YouTube, obviously. So I watched about probably 20,000 videos of, like I said, every possible angle from that show. And I'm kind of losing more faith in humanity because you can't win. I was personally at concerts. I'm a fucking mosh pit guy. I'm jumping all over the place, jumping on people's shoulders. People are throwing me in the air because I only weigh 145 pounds. So people throw me in the air and I accidentally crowd surf and fall on my ass. So I like to jump around. But you know how in this day and age everyone has their cell phone out, so people are clearly filming it. So not everybody could make it to this concert. So thank you for uploading the video onto YouTube and sharing it with us. So watching every single fucking comment on YouTube was people just giving shit about all the millennials and all the people that were in the crowd filming the concert. I'm like, but you're on YouTube watching the video that kid put up. Like, you can't win. You can't win. You can't win.
They would not have a platform to bitch about that if those people had not been filming. So that's circular reasoning defined. I mean, that's just like, it's like, yeah, thanks for putting up this video, but you're a fucking asshole for doing it. It's like, make up your fucking mind, pussy. Jesus. That's fucking stupid. For the record, I actually did watch a few of the videos.
Did you?
Just out of curiosity. Not a huge Misfits fan, but I do like Glenn Danzig.
Oh, I love Glenn Danzig.
Never been like huge, but he's definitely got several songs that I like. I love what's it called? Like Whoa, Here She Comes. I love Dirty Black Summer.
Yeah, that's a great one.
How the Gods Kill, Killer Wolf, Five Finger Crawl. Like there's a lot of songs from him that I really enjoy. Some of it just gets a little like yeah, I'm goth, you know, I have vampire teeth, and he goes a little off the deep end sometimes.
Yeah.
But when he really wants to, it's like in the Danzig, we'll call it the Danzig 4 era, or Danzig, yeah, like the time the
1
fourth
through
album
4
came
were
out.
the best. Those were the best,
Yeah.
1 through 4.
I Don't Mind the Pain. That's probably my favorite.
Oh, that's a great song.
That's a good song. He's like, I'm watching some of this stuff. I'm like, dude, he's like the evil Elvis.
Yeah, dude, I've been saying that for years. Like,
He's like
he really
dark
is.
Elvis.
He kind of sounds like Jim Morrison too.
Yeah.
From the Doors. But yeah, he really is an
Deep
evil
ass,
Elvis.
like kind of crooning voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've always liked Danzig. I've always had kind of a thing for him, just a little bit.
Well, a lot of
He's my booty call.
a lot of things about that people get on about the Misfits was they were young, they were kids with the Misfits, so it was kind of like tongue-in-cheek lyrics. Some of them did have deep meanings, but the lyrics were stupid. But they do have factual, contextual shit in them, like the one about how Marilyn Monroe like was murdered and all that stuff. But you think it's just a stupid poppy song, but it isn't. And gets political about the Kennedys and assassinations and all that stuff. But people are like, oh, the Misfits died when Glenn left. Yeah, I do agree with that. But if you want to hear what he was going to do after the Misfits, you listen to his solo band or that Sam Hain band. It was all like really heavy and super satanic and dark, which clearly I'm a fan of. But I'm more into the 50s sounding doo-wop, evil fucking songs about rape and corpses and stuff like that. So.
Wow. Okay. Glad we got that shit established. Yeah, I've always felt, that Danzig was more into the metal side. The Misfits is clearly a punk band, and it's those two things can walk hand in hand, but I don't know. Like, I guess I just kind of gravitated towards the more metallic, not Metallica, but metallic side of things when Danzig kind of spread his wings and started doing his own thing and doing the dark shit. Yeah,
it was a little more grown up.
I think so. I mean, I don't have anything against punk. I'm very selective.
Really? I love
about
punk.
my punk. Like there's only a very, very select group of punk bands that I like that had an influence on me. In high school, the Sex Pistols. Absolutely fucking love the Pistols. Some of the Ramones, to me it's hard to consider every Ramones song a punk song because some of it's like straight fucking pop if you ask me. But I mean,
no, it is.
Like seeing them perform though, I never got to see them in person, unfortunately. But watching some of the live shit, oh my god, dude, they were just one of the most fucking amazing bands live because they wouldn't fuck around. Like they'd just kind of get right to it. Like dude would get on the mic and he'd just be like, you know, like, hey, I'm Julia, we are the Ramones, let's go. It's like like zero intro, just like straight into it. I'm like, fuck yeah, you know, I like that energy.
That's punk. That's punk.
Yeah, just like cut the bullshit and get straight into it. Let's see, what else do I like that's punk?
Dude, don't get me started. I love Bad Religion. If you ever really got into Bad Religion, you should. You might. Very political. The singer's actually a fucking chemist or something like that, and teaches at college.
He teaches like Berkeley or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can't consider Rollins' band punk. Rollins definitely did come from the punkish era. He's from the same neck of the woods as me. He's originally from DC. Of course, in my straight edge years in high school, you know, Minor Threat and all those guys and all the extremely fucking, that's more on the hardcore side, but
well, you do have a kind of an Ian McKay thing going on with the shaved head stuff.
I guess I do. Dude, one of the funniest concert videos I've ever seen was seeing Minor Threat play at the 930 Club, the famous DC nightclub. That guy on the mic was so fucking funny. He's just like, he's getting up there, he's like, God, it's fucking hot. It's like the fucking sun up here. just the way he related to the crowd was fucking beautiful. Love Guilty Being White.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you, I know this is going to fucking be complete heresy to anyone listening who's a huge Minor Threat fan. I honestly like the Slayer cover of it better.
No, I like some of the covers of their songs better. Like the Rage Against the Machine covered one of their songs. I forget what it was called, but I can't think of it, but
I must have missed that one.
it was on
that'd
like
be a really
a
good
cover. Yeah, it was awesome. It was it'll come to me at like the end of the podcast. It'll be like, and by the way, that song was.
I figured it out. But yeah, I mean, it's just. I guess I kind of started into a little bit into punk, and I just got more into like when straight edge kind of developed into like when metalcore basically came out of straight edge, like bands like Earth Crisis and Strife and Snapcase and all those guys. That seemed to be something that I connected with a lot more because it had a harder edge to it, and it's still a little bit like hardcore, but it sounded more like metal.
Mm-hmm. No, I know exactly what you mean.
You know, thicker fucking, you know, Gibson guitars and shit. And Earth Crisis was a fucking huge influence on me. I've gotten to see them twice, once in their prime and actually once as a grown-up. There's actually a YouTube video, I'm going to date myself here, where they were supposedly playing their final show, even though it's fucking bullshit, in Baltimore, where they basically came out of retirement to do this show. And I heard about it. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm missing this. And the video is, I think they're doing Born from Pain, which was their opening song. And I think they were one of the last bands to play that day. So there was like an all-day fucking hardcore kind of straight edgy kind of thing. And there was like 20 bands playing. So they're like the 18th or 19th band that's playing. Bro, I gotta tell you, especially after like 8 hours of bands playing and people are there all day, I have never seen a crowd explode like that when a fucking band hit the stage. I mean, it was like the fucking roof was gonna come off. I mean, it was fucking amazing, dude. I mean, people were just like, oh man, you never seen a fucking Pantera pit. Those are worse, dude. Fuck a fucking Pantera pit. I love Pantera, but they ain't got shit on an Earth Crisis pit. You have not seen a mosh pit until you've seen a bunch of fucking vegan, radical, straight edge motherfuckers into a gigantic pile of bodies. I'm not talking about like dudes running into each other. I'm talking about a physical fucking pile of human beings. People jumping off the stage and shit. I was actually at the very front when they were playing that, and I was basically getting crushed up against the fucking barricades just because there's like this ocean of human beings behind me. But dude, it was fucking nuts. That's got to be bar none the best concert I've ever been to.
Yeah?
Because it was like no time had passed. They were like 15 years after their career, but dude, they're all like late 30s, early 40s, but holy fuck, man. They were going at it with like they were in their early 20s. Just blew the fucking place apart, man. It was fucking nuts. So, yes. I used to be straight edge.
Yeah, I still am. It's been like 15 years. I'm kind of up. I don't know. We talked about this before. I'm kind of.
I will change him, people. Don't worry.
Conversation for another day. I used to be one of the really angry, judgmental, straight edge people.
So was I.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Straight edge.
It's a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Then I discovered beer, and I'm just like, why is I so mad?
Yeah, right? I know.
It's like, this is awesome. What the fuck was I so pissed about?
I'm semi-relaxed now in my older age. Semi, just a little bit. The same shit pisses me off.
I'll bring him
but,
back. Don't worry.
Are you a pit guy? Did we establish this 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's honestly, man, it's been a really long time since I've actually been to a show that had a real pit. Like, something where you actually get into it, and it's like fucking dangerous to go in there. Like, you're worried about actually going to the damn emergency room. And I'm going to totally call out my buddy Chris on this. He's totally going to piss him off, but I don't care. All right, so it's me and him there. He's an Earth Crisis fan as well, and I swear to God, dude, I never saw him once get into that goddamn pit through the whole fucking set, and I'm right in the middle of it while it's going on. He's like, yeah, man, I was like on the edge. I was like, oh, so you're being a pussy. That's what you're saying. And now I've always busted his balls about this. I'm like, bro, get in the goddamn pit. Just do it. It's awesome. You don't have to go in there all day. Just get in for like 5 minutes.
There's nothing like it. I can't explain it.
It's like,
well, you know,
the greatest workout in the entire world.
Oh, dude, I was
100% adrenaline.
I know this is poserish, but I used to go to Warped Tour all the time when it was cool, and like Bad Religion and shit used to go.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 year I went, and it was hot as fuck as usual, and that was like the emo-ish goth days. So I'm dressed out in full black, skin-tight black skinny jeans and mascara and lipstick and everything, running long black and purple hair. So anyway, It was, I think, a Rancid or Bad Religion pit, like one of the big ass circle pits, and it was outside, so there was like hundreds of people running in a circle.
Hmm.
Like, don't let me be the one that falls. Don't let me be the one that falls. And of course, I fucking tripped on someone's foot and I fell, and everyone like dominoes just like dun 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 dun, piled on top of me. I don't know how I survived. It was good times, but everyone just helped each other up, and I miss it.
You don't want to fall in a pit.
No, and it was pavement. We were all on
Oh,
pavement. Fucking...
dude, that fucking hurts.
But see, that might be when the fucking skinny jeans and the long ass black fucking stretch shirt helped out. I didn't get my skin cut up or anything, so
that was like your emo armor.
it helps to be emo.
So yeah, we totally did not plan this today, but Aaron wearing the Misfits shirt and me wearing the gun shirt. Now I honestly didn't think about this until about 5 seconds ago. We're basically wearing the shirts of the two bands who made their big comeback this year.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
And at the Guns N' Roses show, I guess they're adding to every set list. They do that cover of Attitude, which is a Misfits song. So, wow.
That's going to be probably my biggest regret of 2016. Was I had a chance to go see GnR, and they were playing FedEx Field, which is where the Redskins play, where I'm fucking huge, like, I don't know, 80,000 people or something like that capacity. This is one of the biggest stadiums on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I could have gone. I mean, dude, these tickets were not fucking cheap. Like,
Of
to
course.
get on the floor, you're talking, like, better part of $1,000.
Holy fuck.
To get up front, like, $5,000. So you
Jesus.
basically have to be rich. But they did have a pretty sweet VIP package, actually. That was, like, the best bang for your buck. Where it was, like, I think it was $300, but you had a private, like, VIP only entrance / exit, so you didn't have to wait for the masses to get out, because if you're on the bottom, then you got to wait for everyone above you to leave
Yeah.
to get out. So you had your own exit, own bar, you had a little, like, waitress, coming around, like, if you wanted to get something to drink or something, they would hook you up. So, and you were on the floor. You're like the back of the floor, but you're still on the floor.
I love the floor. I'd
So,
rather be on the floor.
I mean, dude, I was one of the first people who would just be like, this is never going to work, because the past few years, just watching the videos of Axl Rose, and I'm just like, dude, he just doesn't have it anymore. Like, I give him A for effort, but it's like, he just doesn't have it. Like, he sounds like fucking Mickey Mouse trying to sing. Like, literally, I'm not being funny.
Yeah,
It's
he
like,
does.
Like, welcome to the jungle. It's just like, dude, that doesn't sound like Axl. But apparently the guy got his crap together, man. He worked with a personal trainer to get in shape. He worked with a
Yeah, he got in
professional
shape.
vocal coach and everything to get his voice in shape. And I watched some of the videos of the live footage, some of the high quality ones, and dude, that sounds like fucking Axl Rose to me. I mean, he was bringing it, like even the really hard stuff, like Welcome to Jungle, Mr. Brownstone, my personal favorite Guns N' Roses song. He was fucking killing it every single time. I'm like, why didn't I go, dude? Like, this could be my, because I never got to see him, back when they were originally touring. I'm like, this could be my last fucking shot at this. But I'm hoping there's some rumblings that everything on the tour is going smoothly. There's no infighting. Like, they're doing interviews together and everything. Some people making up shit like yeah, they're like not like hanging out when they're on stage. I'm like, guys, the Stones don't do that, and they've been touring for fucking like 50 years. They don't normally interact with each other. They normally just do their things. But obviously they're getting along because they're still fucking touring 50 years later. They just do that. But I mean, they're doing interviews together. I watched one the other day with Axl and Duff. They were getting on just fine. He was just, sitting there talking, about yesteryear, then what's going on now. And there has been some stuff. Apparently Axl's presented some material to Duff and Slash, so we may see a new GnR album, like not Chinese Democracy, although that was an okay album, a real Guns N' Roses album with the three people that you want in the band, doing it old school. And if they do a new album, a tour is coming. That's inevitable.
Oh, of course.
I've heard they're making $17 million a night.
Holy fuck.
Doing this. I mean, because they're selling out stadiums, like football stadiums.
That's
which
insane.
Is, 60,000 tickets, and they're putting ass in every single seat. And, I mean, again, some of those tickets were like between $1,000 and $5,000. So, yeah, that's a good way to make some money. So it's fiscally very responsible for them to do another tour.
Wow.
I hope they do, man. I'll tell you one thing. Mark my words. If they do another tour, there is no force on this earth that's going to stop me from getting there. I'm going to if I have to sit in the goddamn nosebleeds, I'm going to that show.
Dude, same for me with the Misfits. I'm hoping that they get along to do an actual tour. I've heard, same thing, rumblings behind the stage, behind the curtain, that they're getting along.
I think
hopefully.
they will.
In the same new album. Hopefully.
I mean, if nothing else, dude, I'm honestly not saying this to be a dick. I don't think anyone in the Misfits is, we'll call it, loaded.
No, exactly. I know.
They kind of have a legitimate reason to do this because they're making like serious cash, probably more than they've ever made per show. So it's, I'd say that they probably want to line their pockets. And hey, dude, you got to fucking eat.
Dude, I said that to a friend because we were talking about it at the tattoo shop the other day. Like, I don't even care if they say they want to use me for my money because I'm a fanboy of theirs. I'm like, dude, they could make bank from this fucking tour. Just do it. Just get along and do it. Just say it's for the fans. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? If you get to see them play live, who gives a fuck what their reasons are?
Right. Though it did look like they had a ball while they were playing. So
they look like, from what I saw, they look like they were having fun, and that's really what it's all about. And on the same token, Axl Rose, I think for the first time, I actually saw him having fun. Like, he wasn't, pissed off at fans or anything like that. He was actually communicating with the crowd and like, hey, how you guys doing? It's been a while. And I'm just like, wow, he's like being nice.
He's happy.
I'm like, I'm almost kind of disappointed, man, because I almost want Axl to be like, bad motherfucker, be a rock star, just not giving a fuck about anything.
Well, he was kind of mad. Didn't he try to get rid of that picture from the internet? That horrible picture of him like singing and he's wicked fat?
Yeah.
Didn't you hear about that?
Like, what was it? We've been dancing with Mr. Coldstone. I was like, oh, it's so bad.
That is an awful picture. I don't blame him.
Yeah, but trying to make the internet get rid of it is absolutely absurd. It's like, dude, just own it.
Roll with it. Yeah.
And one of my heroes, Henry Rollins, said it best: success is the best revenge. It really is. Like, if you want to shut down your haters, just succeed, because then they can't say shit, at least not legitimately. So, yeah. But here's hoping for you, Misfits get a tour, and here's hoping for me, GnR gets a tour.
Please.
That would be awesome.
Evil Elvis, come on. Our Lord Satan, please hear me out.
Are they doing any Danzig songs?
No. You mean Danzig era Misfits, or just like Danzig?
Like an actual one Danzig song.
No, it's all legit Misfits, like 77 and up to like early 80s.
I was hoping they'd squeak one in.
I was wondering if they were going to do some of his the replacement singer, Michael Graves, because I know our friend Savage, Matt, got upset with me. He's like, oh, they're not going to sing Michael Graves songs. It does make sense. Why the fuck would they? What's the point of having a reunion for the classic lineup era to do new songs?
Agreed.
That he wasn't a part of.
No, I agree. Why would you do that? But on the same token, GnR was doing some of their new...
I was going to say, did they?
They played a couple. Axl actually went to them and asked if it would be okay. Like, he didn't say, like, we're doing this. He was like, how would you feel about playing those? And they played my favorite song, the one one of two that I really like from Chinese Democracy, which is the title track, Chinese Democracy, which is actually a really good song because Slash kind of did his thing with it, and he upped the tempo a little bit, and in my opinion, improved the song. He gave it a little bit of a harder edge where it sounded more like Guns N' Roses. Like the original song kind of did, but when he did, I was like, dude, that sounds like fucking GnR. That sounds like they wrote the song together. So I just get the impression they kind of put the ego bullshit aside and been like, guys, we can make some money and we can have some fun. Let's put it aside and be fucking professionals here, and let's just do it. The fans want it. Let's go make some money. Let's go have some fun.
It seems like it's like not a trend, but like they're like, all right, everyone, Guns N' Roses is doing it, Misfits, like everyone's getting along. Good.
You know what? Great. I'll be honest with you, man. My good friend that I've told you about, Greg Burgess, love you, buddy, who's a member of the up-and-coming metal band Allegiant. If you guys have not checked them out, they were trending on Facebook the other day, and I cannot tell you how many times I've heard them on SiriusXM's Liquid Metal in the past week.
Really?
They've been on Corridor of Covers. They've been on The Devil's Dozen. I mean, they're crushing it right now. They did a killer cover of Rush's Subdivisions, which is what made him trend on Facebook. They honestly did it better than Rush did, if you ask me. Like, if you can imagine a Rush song, straight metal, that's the way they do it. I was asking Greg about this, like, what are his opinions about this? You know, he likes Slash, and, you know, he likes a lot of the old GnR stuff. But I was like, you know, what do you think about this? And his answer actually really surprised me. because he's on the other side of this. You know, he's a guy who tours. His band's playing Ozfest next month, so he's on the other side of the music business. You know, he's a fan, but he's also a professional. You know, he does this for a living. And he was like, dude, I could not be happier about the Guns N' Roses thing. But he's like, it's not because I want to go see them, although that would be cool. He's like, I like it because it's getting people out to go see bands again.
Yeah, right? Like actual music, not Justin Bieber and fucking Celine Dion, if she even matters.
He's like, people are going to see, you know, rock and roll and the heavier music again, and it's putting asses in seats and kind of bringing back the theatricality of what it is to see a band live.
Yeah.
You know, doing a big show. He's like, coming from someone in my profession, you know, the fucking high tide raises all ships. You know, that's only going to make things better for anyone, you know, in this side of the music industry. So if you're on the West Coast, guys, and you're thinking of going to see Ozfest, please don't miss a Legion. They are singularly the most underrated metal band, period, right now. I'm not just saying that because Greg and I are buds, but seriously, when you hear him play, you will understand. I mean, it's, yeah. We all knew way back when. I've known Greg since I was a teenager. We all kind of knew that Greg was going to do this for a living someday. Like, Dad, if any of us make it, it's going to be Greg. Greg and I actually used to be in a band together.
Really?
Back when. Yes. I was a rocker in high school. I know it's hard to believe, but yeah.
Badass.
Yeah. That was kind of my thing. And we, Greg was in his band and I was in my band, and we basically, let's see, for one official gig and like a handful of practices, we basically combined our bands into one big super band. My band was called, God, we changed names so many times. What the fuck were we called then? I think it was Virus.
And there's a band. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I think before that it was Insomnia. But Greg's band was called Cerebral Onslaught. Very fucking death metal band.
Very.
And my band was more punk/hardcore, believe it or not. And we have this song, and I think I still have the tape of this. If I can find it and I can transfer it to MP3, I will play it live on this podcast, and we'll get Aaron's feedback on it.
Please do.
Yours truly on the mic. And it's called Drunken Louts. And it's a very early 80s East Coast punk song written by a bunch of angry teenagers.
Perfection.
It's got a good hook to it, though, which I think that's what kind of that's what I guess how Greg and I came together. Like, he listened to our stuff and he really liked Drunken Louts. He's like, I think I can do something with that. And he kind of put his own spin on it. He took a punk song and turned it into like a punk thrash song where he upped the riffs and he upped the tempo a little bit and added a little bit heavier track to it. And honestly, it was better when we did it all together as one band. Because instead of me just singing it, I upped my vocals to actual screaming, and we basically turned a punk song into a metal song. And if you ask me, we kind of improved it. I wish I had a recording of that, but I don't think we ever recorded that. But yeah, yeah. So,
dude, you're gonna have to do the intro to the podcast as a like that, like just one time, be like "Final Blast" or something like. Well, that's more glam metal.
Do it in vocals. Well, dude, if I was gonna do it, I'd be doing like, Greg would laugh his ass off this. He and I are both Steel Panther fans.
Yeah, I want to get into them because I appreciate what they're doing. I love that shit. I love glam metal.
Dude, I love Steel Panther. It's just like someone invented a time machine, took a band from the 80s and brought them into the 21st century. It's fucking amazing. No, if I was going to do it, it'd just be like, I'd do it Michael Starr style. Who's the singer for that band, who just can sing his ass off. The dude's like 50 years old, dude, and he can just fucking crush on the mic. It's unbelievable. So, yeah. I think that's all the music we've got today. We probably feel like, God, get to the geek news, you fucking bitches.
Yeah, right? They're like, who the fuck are the Misfits? Who the fuck is Aaron Strange, and who the fuck are the Misfits?
And who the fuck is this Jimbo guy? Oh, yeah, he's the channel we're watching. Sorry about that. So we can get into some geek news here. There's a little bit on the DC side of things. You and I are both fans of DC Comics / DC movies. What did you feel about the recent announcement from Mr. Ben Affleck about Joe Manganiello playing Deathstroke?
You know, I saw that the Facebook trailer, whatever, the leaked footage that on Facebook of Deathstroke, and I'm like, wow, that looks fucking amazing. I've been out of comics for a while, so I don't know everything. I know he's got the one eye and all that shit. But and then I didn't know who that guy was at first. But I've seen a shitload of movies with him, and yeah, I love that guy. He was in Sabotage with Arnold Schwarzenegger. great movie. And what else? It's escaping me. I know he was in a bunch of chick flicks too.
Magic Mike and Magic Mike XXL.
I've never seen those. I think he was in
He was
was
in
it the
True Blood.
something with J Lo? Wasn't it The Backup Plan or something like that? Why do I know that? Why do I know that?
That one, sorry. My testosterone shields me from watching those movies. I'll have to apologize, but I think most people probably know him from True Blood. He played one of the werewolves on that show, which is kind of what got him started. But yeah, he was a little DC fun fact for you, kiddies. Here, he was actually one of the final contenders to play Superman in Man of Steel. It came down to him and like 3 other guys.
I don't know if I could see that. The guy that they got, the name escapes me, was
Henry Cavill.
Perfect.
No,
Perfect.
I agree. Henry Cavill basically is Superman. Joe Manganiello, I mean, he's a taller guy. He's big and he's built and stuff like that. He doesn't look like Superman.
No, I agree.
Not in my opinion. I mean, he honestly, the Deathstroke thing, he looks like Deathstroke.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
He's got grays and everything, right?
Yeah.
Natural, yeah. So
I'm sure they'll play that up just to make him look a little bit more weathered, because Deathstroke in the comics has all gray hair, but they'll probably do the Reed Richards salt and pepper thing and give him a little bit of both. But it's like, of all the people I want to see Batman face off against, like Deathstroke would be at the top of my list.
yeah. Well, it's funny because I feel like he's not super well known to like the mainstream, kind of like the rest of the people in the Suicide Squad. Not everybody knows who like Deadshot was, but like he's on the map now. Now Deathstroke's going to be, because he's going to be in the next Batman movie. I would have thought they'd go with the Joker for the first spin-off solo Batman movie, but I don't know. Maybe they're saving that. Or
probably like I mean, the fan in me I want to see a guy who's like a physical threat to Batman. I mean, the Joker is like a psychological threat because he's all up here, but like Deathstroke is on the level of fucking Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree.
He's a hard motherfucker, man. I mean, he's like one of the few guys who can give Batman a run for his money.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to see like the fight scene from freaking Batman Superman, where like Batman's like cutting through bad guys like Swiss cheese.
Oh, yeah,
I want to see him
that.
take it to that level with him and Deathstroke, just both of them going full tilt. Just like straight up fucking ninja fight. Like I want to see that shit.
I wonder how they're going to incorporate that into like a movie, because I'm not really familiar with most of Deathstroke's backstory. Like, I know he is a Batman villain. But...
He is a Batman villain.
Yeah.
They definitely have a long sordid history together. Always going at it, because I mean Deathstroke's an assassin and well, Batman's Batman, so I think it's going to be good. Like I've said this many times, the Batman movie, in my opinion, guys, is in really good hands with Ben Affleck. Everyone seems to forget how accomplished of a fucking man he is. They only remember the shit that he did that they didn't like Daredevil and Pearl Harbor and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, did you see The Town? Did you see Argo? And you just, Good Will Hunting, which he co-wrote. He's still one of 2 people, the youngest people ever to win the writing Oscar. That record still stands.
He actually likes comics too, correct?
He does. He's a
a lot, clearly.
Batman fan. He is a mega fucking Batman fan. And it's, they just only think of the stuff where he's doing like Michael Bay shit, but I'm like, okay, that's when he's an actor who's basically taking orders. Look at the stuff where he's actually running the show. He has a habit of getting nominated for Oscars a lot when he does that. He's got a really good track record when he's actually running the show. He's pretty consistent. So, I mean, the first movie he wrote won an Oscar.
Yeah, right. What the fuck does that tell you, obviously?
Was it the first or the second movie he directed won an Oscar? I mean, the dude's got talent, man, and he's basically running Batman. It's him and Jeff Johns are writing the next Batman movie. I have personally met Jeff Johns in person. One of the nicest dudes you could ever meet in your entire life. He's a complete fucking sweetheart. This is back when he was just a writer for DC, and now he's basically head of DC Films. He's DC's Kevin Feige, basically. He's the dude running the DC cinematic universe. Couldn't be in better hands. And I don't think I've ever met a single person who is more professionally capable of writing a DC movie than Jeff Johns. Mm-hmm. This dude is like a walking encyclopedia of the DCU. He knows everything about this, just like off the top of his fucking head. He is the biggest nerd when it comes to DC shit. He really is. Like he's a professional and shit, but guys, he's one of us. Mm-hmm. He's a guy who geeks about this shit. I mean, he brought back The Flash. He brought back the Green Lantern. He wrote Infinite Crisis. I mean, the dude, he's written a lot of great comic books. So, not all of them have been fantastic, but when he really rolls it, dude, he crushes it. And there was a quote actually that I saw from him the other day where they were asking him, about the kind of negativity surrounding the Batman versus Superman and all the other stuff. They've been kind of getting raked over the coals lately.
Right, yeah.
And he kind of went out of his way to reassure people. He's like, guys, relax. We heard you. We get it. We've got it under control. We're going to deliver. Just, I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, guys, chill. We got this. Like, we know what we're doing. We get it. Just give us a shot, and we're not going to disappoint. So I think the ship is being righted, and I think JLA is going to be good.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm wicked excited for that.
People are still going to hate, dude, because it's
Of
like...
course.
I don't know why it just gets so much hate. I mean, they just want to nitpick everything about it.
It's just like what I said about the fucking comments on YouTube of the Misfits videos. Just people love complaining.
They do. People love to... It's like people almost like to comment and be negative more than they do to be positive.
Right.
That seems to be more in vogue, which is really fucking sad to me. I mean, it's like... If they did what Marvel was doing, then people would be like, they're just ripping off Marvel. And now that they're not doing what Marvel's doing, they're like, oh, why aren't they doing what Marvel's doing? You can't fucking win.
And I went into seeing the Superman Batman movie and the Suicide Squad movie as a not well-versed in the DC Universe fan. Like, I'm not up to date with everything, and I enjoyed them for what they were as movies. So I just went in expecting a movie, and I enjoyed it. I didn't...
They made it very accessible, in my opinion. Like, you didn't have to be a super nerd, like I am, to actually get everything. They did throw in some wink-winks for the super geeks like me, but I don't understand why it got so much hate. I mean, was it a perfect movie? No, but it was a good movie. I mean, at least in my opinion, I thought it was very good. I wasn't bored. It certainly wasn't fucking Ghostbusters. Yeah. Jesus. Fuck that nonsense.
I actually didn't see that.
You're welcome. Yeah, I jumped on the grenade, man. You don't have to worry about it.
All right, thanks.
So, but yeah, man, it's going to be... 2017 is going to be fucking huge for movies. I mean, we get...
It's Wonder Woman, right? And Justice League?
Wonder Woman, Justice League. We get the next episode of Star Wars. We get first Infinity War Avengers movie. Which, did you see the picture that Robert Downey Jr. put up about that, where it showed basically the title cue card? Holy crap. The screen is filled with names.
Really?
Because it's all in the cast. It's like all of the Avengers, all of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and this blew me away. Everyone from the Netflix fucking shows is in the Infinity War.
Seriously?
So the fucking Defenders are actually going to show up. I was like, yes. And this came straight from Iron Man himself, so you can bank that it's legit. I'm pretty sure Marvel is fucking checking that shit. So, yeah, man, we're gonna see Doctor Strange, Defenders, Guardians. I mean, this is gonna be like, holy fuck. I mean, it's like this has got to be one of the most expensive movies ever made. I mean, the actors' payout alone must be huge.
It's like the definition of an ensemble.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Ocean's 11. This is like Ocean's 50. So, yeah, that's. I mean, it's. Yeah, I mean, I love DC. Marvel is definitely doing their thing, and the Infinity War. I mean, that's holy crap. I mean, that's fucking nuts.
Dude, I get to skip all the time in between because, like, I don't know if I mentioned in the last podcast, I've only seen like 3 of the Marvel movies, so now I can just binge watch them all back to back to back, and then jump right into.
I don't think you need to do that to see Infinity War, but it will make, pun intended, an infinite more sense.
Well, I loved Guardians of the Galaxy, and I loved Deadpool, but he's part of a different Marvel universe.
Yes.
Cinematic universe.
Yes.
So maybe I've seen even less Marvel movies than I think.
You definitely need to see both Thor movies because those directly affect it.
Well, actually, I saw the second one. I saw the second Thor. Yeah.
Did you see Civil War?
No.
You definitely need to see that.
I read the comic, but I didn't.
The movie's a little different. Same general story, but I mean, many different characters involved.
Yeah.
So yeah, that, and on top of that, that's Civil War is bar none my favorite Marvel movie they put out to date. That is a nearly perfect movie. I mean, it's if nothing else, it's bar none the best on-screen version of Spider-Man. Period. I mean, they.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that.
Aced it with that one. I mean, he just fucking killed it. Like the dialogue and everything, just the mannerism. I'm like, dude, that kid literally is Peter Parker. because he's a dork, you know, which is, he's not like all super fucking cool. He's not like overly muscular or anything. He's a fucking nerd. He's an awkward teenager. And the kid playing him actually is a teenager. He's not like some jerk off in his late 20s trying to be a teenager. He's like 19 years old. So, and a former gymnast, which really lends itself well to playing Spider-Man.
Fits right into Spider-Man.
Yeah, when you see him doing all the flips and crap, that's really him. That's not a stunt double. That's him doing it for fucking real. So, yeah. I think that's all about that I got as far as comic movies. Thank you. Really looking forward to Iron Fist. That little bookend on it. Everything I've seen, the pictures so far, I absolutely can't wait. I mean, we get Luke Cage first. That's this month. Actually, that's
really?
In like, holy shit, that's in like a week.
Netflix, right?
Yes, and we get it all at once, was the best. The rumor is that Iron Fist shows up in the final episode of Luke Cage.
Who's playing him?
One of the dudes from Game of Thrones. His name is fucking escaping me right now. I can't remember. He's like the chick who married the blonde evil king's brother.
Okay.
Her gay brother is the dude playing Danny Rand. He's dead. Spoilers. He's dead on the show. So, yeah, I guess that freed him up to do Iron Fist. But he's perfect. I mean, I was so glad that they didn't do, in my opinion, the fucking reverse racist thing. Cast an Asian dude just because he knows martial arts. The character isn't Asian.
Yeah, he's a white guy.
He's as white as I am. He's a white dude with blonde hair named Danny Rand. I mean, you can't get any more white than that. It's like, oh, it should be Asian. I was like, how is that not racist? What, a white dude can't be good at martial arts? You've never heard of fucking Chuck Norris? He's like 6-time world champion. That's not enough for you? Shit. I mean, dude, look at the fucking UFC. Oh my God, that's like 50% white dudes. Shit. Give it a rest.
I know nothing about UFC. I watch the real stuff, you know, WWF, WCW. I watch the real stuff.
Oh, you watch the real fights?
Yeah, right.
Speaking of which, did you see what happened to CM Punk?
Yeah, my man CM Punk. Actually, Fitzgerald, my buddy Fitz that we mention from time to time, he texted me this morning at work. He's like, CM Punk got his ass kicked. I'm like, I had a feeling that was going to happen, but
I don't think he landed a single punch. If he did, it was like one. I mean, this dude literally went right for him, got a hold of him, started punching the fuck out of him. It didn't even look like a submission hold to me. He literally beat CM Punk into tapping. Didn't even choke him out. Like, it didn't look like he had him in the choke or anything like that. He was literally just on him, just punching the fuck out of him. And you can see Punk tap. I was like, and when you look at, have you seen the pictures of Punk's face?
Oh, is he just like, I haven't seen a single thing.
He looks like he got mugged and robbed.
Ugh.
His ears got like stitches. He's got stitches in his head. I mean, this dude beat the fuck out of him.
Like, I credit him for following his heart and wanting to following through with it, but it's like, does he now kind of discredit himself for running his mouth? And
he was when I saw in the press conference, he was almost in tears, which to me is sad. I mean, he was very like, you know, I feel like I let everybody down. He's like, this is definitely something I take seriously and something I want to do, but he's, in my opinion, guys, he's simply out of his depth.
Yeah,
because he went up against a professional, you know, a guy who's been training the majority of his life, and shocker, you know, the guy who's been training the majority of his life beat the fucking shit out of him. You know, that's yeah. I mean, that's not really that big of a fucking surprise, and it wasn't even that good of a fight. Like, he didn't. If he had held his own, I would have been like, okay, he lost, but at least he put up a good fight. No, this guy fucking owned him. The match was over in like 2.5 minutes. I mean, it was like, ooh, they go together, and like within 10 seconds, the guy's got a hold of him. I mean, it's like, as soon as that happened, I was like, it's over. Like, he's either going to tap him or he's just going to knock his ass out. I was like, yeah.
And of course, since he's a celebrity outside of that, it's everywhere that he got destroyed.
Yeah.
Even, dude, I don't even know anything about UFC, and I know about it. That goes to show. So
not everybody is Brock Lesnar, you know, who successfully made the transition. Brock's different. He's first of all, I mean, dude, whether he's on steroids or not, dude, steroids don't make you look like him. They don't make you grow taller or anything like that. All they do is make you work, and give you the ability to work out more, but they don't make you Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is like Michael Phelps. He's genetically gifted. Mm-hmm. I mean, even Joe Rogan, who's one of the commentators for UFC, he's the first to me. He's like, no, we are about as likely to see another Brock Lesnar in this lifetime as we are to see another Michael Phelps. He's just one of those guys who hit the fucking genetic lottery and is just gifted in so many areas of athletic ability that we're probably not going to see the stars align and one human being be that gifted anytime soon.
Yeah, because he's huge and he can do like a fucking frog splash moonsault that not many people know. I mean, maybe not now. He's a little older, but like, he can do that.
He's a big guy who's really fast, which is really unusual. He's really aggressive, and he just doesn't give a fuck.
I know. That's what I love. Like, so many... Like, Fitzgerald hates him, but it's like... I did too, but it's like, I like him and love him at the same time, but I fucking hate him, but then I love him because, like, he just doesn't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck. Like, the people talking shit about him going over to WWE, he's like the first, he'd be like, dude, come up to my fucking face and say that. Like, he'll be like, I'll be like, dude, don't do that. You're going to get killed. He will, like, kill you, eat your face, and then eat your babies. I mean, it's... he'll eat your face off.
Dude, I saw... Not that we have to go on a wrestling tangent, but it was when he first came back, I think, a few years ago, and Paul Heyman was running a promo, because he always speaks for him, and he started saying something about what... I don't remember who he was feuding with, but we'll just say it was fucking Randy Orton. It wasn't, but we'll just say it was. Mm-hmm. And he was like, Randy Orton, you will have to go to Brock Lesnar's house and strangle his wife and go after his kids. And Brock looked like he was breaking character a little bit and actually looked legitimately pissed at Paul Heyman. I'm like, oh my God, is he going to snap and break Paul? He had a point to what he was getting at, but it was just the way he looked at Paul Heyman. Like, dude, I wouldn't even want to be his friend because I think he would kill me. He's an angry man. He's
a very angry man.
Or at least he plays it off that he's a very angry man.
He looks like a genetics experiment gone horribly right.
Yeah.
Like the real life super soldier serum. You know, like this is what it would do to a human being.
Yeah, totally.
Just be like pure testosterone. But yeah, that's... Well, I'm sorry, CM Punk. Back to the drawing board. I don't think we've seen or heard the last of him, but...
No, I don't think so.
He's got a long way to go, in my personal opinion. Yeah.
It's kind of funny because Brock looks like he somehow got bigger from UFC, and CM Punk, like, he doesn't look like me, but he got really small. Like, he lost like 100 pounds or something.
Yeah, he's never been in like an excessively big dude.
No, he wasn't big.
But there's one of those things where adding muscle isn't always a good thing when it comes to being a fighter. Sometimes it is, but you need to be basically at the weight that your body can handle the most cardio with.
Yeah.
Because the guy with the better cardio, 9 times out of 10, is going to win the fight. Mm-hmm. Because that's the guy that's going to last. So, Brock Lesnar, in his case, his body's obviously designed to fucking handle muscle. So, he can add on bulk and not, like, get winded because he's carrying too much damn weight.
Right.
So, yes, see the video, people. It's hilarious.
I meant to look it up before we did this. I'm going to look it up.
You're going to be like, holy shit.
Like, shit.
It made the Ronda Rousey ass kicking look like an even fight. This was way worse than that. I mean, she lasted a little while. It wasn't like over in 2 minutes.
And like you said, she was actually trained. So I mean, he was too, but not from the ground up.
So let me ask you a question, Aaron.
Ask away.
If I were to ask you if there were 3 games, excuse me, that actually made you buy a console, would you have an answer to that question?
I believe I would, actually. Okay. One of them is fairly obvious. Okay. If you've been watching my YouTube channel.
Enlighten me.
Cheap Pop. They're kind of out of order, but I guess growing up, I'd go with the Super Nintendo. I didn't buy it because I was a kid. My parents bought it for me for Christmas, but that was for Super Mario World. And that came with it, so that kind of counts, but...
I think that's why most people bought it.
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite Mario game, besides Mario 3.
I think I like Super Mario World a little bit better. I love Mario 3, but I think World is a little bit more my favorite. Probably
because you can stop playing and leave and go do other stuff and come back and continue, opposed to...
That's always good.
Mario.
And just bigger game, it's Yoshi and the cape, and it's just everything about Super Mario Bros. 3 just bigger.
Yeah, that was just a perfect game, now that we're on.
In my opinion, yes.
The graphics.
That's probably the greatest launch title in history.
Yeah.
If you ask me. That's the way you handle a launch effectively. Like, that's up there with Halo for just acing a fucking launch title.
No, seriously, I totally agree. Which actually goes to my next one, which of course was the original Xbox. I always said, you know how there was always the big three, not the big four, Metallica and Anthrax. We're talking about video games now. We moved past music. It was Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. So I was like, I'm never gonna own a GameCube and a PS2 and a fucking Xbox. I don't want to be one of those people. So I became one of those people. Clearly.
Yes.
And there's more games over there, and on the floor over there. But I bought an original Xbox for Halo, and was a fanatic ever since. And again, I think that was what you just said, a perfect launch title. It sold the system, and it made him a household name, Xbox. Halo.
You want to hear something strange?
Yes.
I knew nothing about Halo even after I got an Xbox console. My first game was Dead or Alive 3. That's one of the reasons I bought it. And everyone I told that I had an Xbox, they all asked me, like, do you have Halo? And I was like, what the fuck is Halo? And I looked it up, and I was like, all right, let me give it a shot. And yeah, from like the first time I played it, I was like, this is going to change everything.
Yeah, isn't it weird when like you just first have that game in your hand and you can tell it's going to be a big thing for a while?
I was like, this is... I mean, well, let's call it what it is. It's the first shooter on a console that basically sold a platform.
Yeah.
Because they said for years, like, you can't make a combat shooter on a console and it'd actually be good because all the good ones are usually on PC. And Halo pretty much ended that fucking reign. They were just like, no, this is way better than anything that's on PC right now. So, yeah. No, I agree with that one.
To me, growing up,
fourth one.
That was perfection to me as a kid. Because, dude, I never had a PC growing up. So I missed out on, like, Unreal Tournament and stuff at first and all that shit. So that's why I was blown. I came in my pants from GoldenEye. So everyone's like, oh, GoldenEye, what the fuck? Play Unreal Tournament.
That's another one of the good shooters on a console. That and GoldenEye, in my opinion, got the ball rolling.
Yes.
For good console shooters. Like, it's definitely not the best console shooter, but it got the foot in the door where people started to take notice. I'm like, this isn't that fucking bad. This is actually a pretty good game.
It's kind of funny now that we're on that, not to lead to another tangent, because I still got to get my third pick, but GoldenEye, like, the point was the 4-player split screen, and the same with all the Halos, and now we see with these newer games like Halo 5 and all the new Doom, everything is one screen, so it's become... That's why I didn't like PC, because you just have to sit by yourself. I want to be in a room with my friends, and now it's like console games are going in that direction.
The internet, bro.
I don't like it.
It's just... There is something to be said for 4-player split screen. I mean, there's... Maybe we'll see a resurgence of that one day, but it's just... I guess it's just more convenient for people to not leave their house, and it's really hard to upstage convenience.
Seriously, yeah. I agree.
The two things that you can do in life, ladies and gentlemen, to really make money is to find out a way to make things faster or make things more convenient. Either of those, you will make money.
Well, I remember when they axed split screen from Halo 5. I was a little disheartened at first, but I understood and I adjusted to it. And
it's a
playing the game, dude, there was no way in hell they could run that on 4 players. There's no way.
And if given the two, I'd rather have the game run smoothly.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
Because anyone I'm going to play with is probably not going to be at my house anyways. So,
have you ever played GoldenEye 4-player split screen? It's like 8 frames per second.
Yeah, it definitely stretches the N64.
But,
all right, so what's your third?
My third has got to be... I know people say this is the worst installment in the franchise, but I got a Wii, original Wii for Smash Brothers Brawl.
I like that game.
I liked it too. I fucking loved it.
I love the story mode.
Yes, yeah.
I love that. I think that's great. I was pissed that the new one didn't have that.
Yeah, what was it called? The emissary, something, whatever the fuck it. I don't even know. What is an emissary? What the fuck? Is that a made-up word? It's real.
No,
we'll Google it later.
It's a real word.
But yeah, that was my third pick because I remember hunting down a Wii just to get. I played that at a friend's house. I'm like, I'm all set with the Wii. And then I played Smash Brothers Brawl, and I hunted down a Wii for like a month and a half trying to pick up. I bought Smash Brothers before I even owned the console. So.
Wow, that's dedication.
Yeah, who does that? Well, actually, a lot of people do that.
Only Aaron does, apparently.
I am strange.
You Mister.
I'm actually not that strange. Why the fuck did I come up with that name? I'm just fucked. I don't know why. I should just name myself Aaron Fucked.
Have you watched your videos? I think you're pretty goddamn strange.
Okay.
In a really good way, though, so I love your videos.
So it's not just... Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
You're the man.
Please keep making them.
Oh, I'm working on one right now.
Thank you.
It's a Battletoads
Don't stop. Oh, God. Fucking Battletoads.
Arcade. Battletoads Arcade.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Now, what are your three, my friend?
Oh man, I'm definitely glad that we didn't pick the same stuff. We didn't go north south, but we definitely went like east west on this. Like we went like kind of off, in different directions, but it's good. I'm gonna do mine in chronological order. Let's see. My first, I don't remember. I don't think this was an actual launch title, but this was not long after it launched. Nerds and fans, please correct me. I was actually a late purchaser, not super late, but kind of late, of the Nintendo 64. I did not get it right when it came out. A few of my friends had it. Obviously I get to play Super Mario 64 because that's what everyone fucking played who bought it. And, of course I loved it, but I didn't have a chance to get it until a little bit later on. Funny story, I actually bought it with my final paycheck from my first job after they fucking fired me when I was 16 years old. My last paycheck, I bought it. And the game that made me buy it, seriously, like the one who put me over the edge, was Turok.
Oh, I forgot about Turok.
Not a launch title, but I think that was within the first year. Again, someone please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm 99% sure that was within the first 12 months.
Well, I think it came out in 95. No, was it 95 and 97? The Turok. I feel like Turok was 97.
Well, the N64 was what, 96?
Yeah, so it might be on the cusp.
We'll say within a year, give or take, all things being equal. But yeah, by the time I got around to the N64, like Turok was about to come out. I think I got Turok on launch day, and oh my god, dude, that just fucking blew my mind. I mean, that's just like, that was such an amazing game, and like the first shooter that I actually, other than Doom, that I actually spent like a considerable amount of time with. And to date, if I had to pick one favorite gun from any shooter, it would be the Doomsday Cannon.
Is that not the Chronoceptor is like the biggest one, right?
Yes, this is the one you get before that. And which doesn't make any sense to me, because the Chronoceptor just like makes people disappear. The Doomsday Cannon literally fires a nuclear missile.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, it looks cheesy as fuck when you look at it now, but at the time, like, you'd shoot it off, you'd see a blinding light, and then you'd be like fucking ringside at the apocalypse. You'd like look up and you could see the mushroom cloud, and the trees were blowing from the fucking shockwave and everything. I mean, that just blew my fucking mind, dude. I was like, holy crap! And when Turok would fall off of fucking platforms,
and it would show the little animation.
Yeah, and it looked like a rag doll, and the voice it made, he'd be like, ah, ah! I thought that was funny as shit.
There was like death animation, like a cinematic death animation for almost everything that killed you in that, right? Like the T-Rex and
yes, fuck yeah. I mean, dude, you're a fucking like hardcore Native American dude who kills dinosaurs.
The thing I liked about that, I liked it how the guns start out from like normal, like a knife, a pistol, a minigun, and then it goes up to like you said, a mini nuke and a fucking like Chronoceptor.
The staff from fucking Stargate, basically. The staff of Raw. So yeah, it's I really will like. All right, I'm gonna totally nerd out here for a second. This one got a lot of hate. I actually really liked we'll call it the temporary revival of Turok that they did on Xbox 360. I thought that was a great game.
I rented it, so I didn't get too far into it, but I liked it. I'm gonna pick it up and use it someday, but I thought it was good.
The kill scenes were good, like the little fatalities that you pull on raptors and shit. The T-Rex was an actual threat. You'd be like knifing the dude. The co-op, they had like little mini co-op missions that you could go through. Those were A, really fucking hard, and B, they were fun. Like, you actually had to put some thought into it. I thought that was an incredibly underrated game.
Yeah, I agree. I gotta pick that up. I don't know why I don't have it still.
I dug it. I did. No, seriously. I mean, it's like, I'm not even going to call it a reboot. It was more like a reimagining of Turok.
Yeah, because he's like a military guy or something in there, right? He's like part of a special forces team.
I think the character, they say he's Kiowas Indian.
Yeah, he's still Indian.
So he's just like, hardcore with the fucking mohawk and shit. But nah, dude, I dug it. I think that's a hidden gem on the Xbox 360. So,
Ron Perlman's in it too, isn't he? Isn't Ron Perlman in...
Yes, I think he either plays the villain or like the drill sergeant.
Yeah, and the black guy from Stargate was on it too.
Yes, he was
one of the characters.
So that's my first one in chronological order. My next one, I think, is going to be one that a lot of people agree with. I think this is probably the game that singularly saved the PlayStation. Because when they started out, for the first year, they were kind of, I'm not going to say struggling, but they were kind of making the same game over and over again. Everything was either like a space shooter or like a racing game. Yeah. That was like 99% of PlayStation games. And then one game came out, and it suddenly became the system to have, and that would be Resident Evil.
Yeah.
That changed everything.
It did. Even for Capcom.
Yeah, I mean, for Capcom, that was like, they hadn't really had a serious hit in quite a while, and that put them back fucking center stage.
And that, like, basically almost created a genre, somewot.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
Survival horror.
It wasn't like the first survival horror game, but it was definitely the first one that really hit.
Mm-hmm.
Alone in the Dark, in my opinion, would be the first survival horror that was on PC. But this was like the first one that really made a big impact and really changed video games. And I remember all right, I'm going to totally date myself. I was working at Walmart at the time. And I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he was telling me about Resident Evil and just explaining, like, the levels where you go through where there's, like, sharks in the water and shit like that, and just explaining the zombies. And I'm like, dude, like, I'd never heard of anything like this in a video game. I was like, this sounds fucking insane. And I actually used my fucking store discount. They only gave you 10%, those cheap fucks. And I bought my PlayStation and Resident Evil, the director's cut, since it had been out for a little while, at work, and took it home, and, dude, I was fucking blown away.
Yeah, same.
I was like, this is fucking amazing. Like, I just could not believe. I was like, dude, I can't believe this is in a video game. Like, the cinematic screens were cheesy as fuck. Like is this Chris's blood? You know, the dialogue was horrible, but I didn't care. It's Resident Evil is such a B movie turned into a game.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like if the Sega, like if Night Trap were a better game, it would be Resident Evil, basically. Like, if it was like it's like a slightly less shittier Night Trap.
One Barry's like, if I was any later, you'd be a Jill sandwich.
Yeah,
when the
I was
wall
like,
goes to crush her.
oh, this is so bad. But it was such a good game that no one gave a fuck.
Yeah. What's your favorite monster in it? I like the gremlins. They come towards the end. They climb on the ceiling. They look like little inside-out people, and they jump behind you. When it makes it look like Wesker got... Spoiler, 20 years later, it makes it look like Wesker got killed by one. The little... Google them later.
Yeah, those are the
viewers.
Tongues or whatever.
Those were the lick... No. Were those from Resident Evil 2, the lickers? Yeah,
oh,
they were kind of like
yeah.
the lickers.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but I can tell you my most memorable. I think this is probably a lot of people's most memorable scene from First Resident Evil. When you're walking down the hallway and the dogs crash through the windows.
That was going to be my next question.
That scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah,
like,
me too. I was like, Jesus!
Fuck! Like, running down the hallway. Like, that was the first time, like, a game actually legitimately, like, rattled me in my seat. Where I was like, holy fuck! You know, I'm like, gotta get down the hallways. I mean, that was good stuff.
Zombies scare me. I'm a big horror guy, and zombies scare me. And, like, having them chase you in the game. And also, the hunters, those lizard people.
Oh, God, fuck those things.
Yeah. When they decapitate you, holy fuck.
Yeah, they're overpowered as fuck. Oh, my God. Fuck that. And you're on herbs, which is totally, like, we used to call it a bong kit. Because that's what it looked like. I was like, dude, get the bong kit. You're like, spraying weed on me. I was like, whoa, they fucking, like fluoridized weed? Holy shit. They fucking made it into a spray?
Dude, we were both, like, about teenagers around that timeline, and, like, look at what we were playing with, like, you're eating weed to, like, get better, and people are getting decapitated by lizards. It explains a lot about our adult personas, I think.
Totally mindfuck. I was like, wow, no wonder Aaron's so weird.
Right?
Jesus, no wonder I'm on Retro Game Lounge talking about all those weed games. Okay, so another one, I'm slightly stepping out of chronological order here, and that's totally okay, would be, and I don't think anyone's going to get this one. If you pick this one, leave me a comment because you fucking rock. Ready to Rumble for the Dreamcast. I remember exactly where I was when I saw it. Like, it was like the demo for the Dreamcast, and I remember the graphics just kind of propelling things forward. I was like, yeah, the PlayStation, I look at the Dreamcast, I'm like, holy shit. You know, this thing is amazing.
Yeah.
And just the detail and everything, and just, it's my favorite boxing game of all time. I mean, it's so much fun because it's easy to play. You know, you go into Rumble mode and shit, and you're just like, Rumble! I mean, it's fun. It's a fun game to play with your friends. And again, at the time, the most graphically progressive game that I had seen. I was just like, this is unfucking real, how much detail there is with these characters. It literally made me go down, I think, the same week and buy a Dreamcast.
Really?
That was
I've actually never played it.
Oh,
I don't remember why I bought a
game.
Dreamcast. I don't remember the game I bought a Dreamcast for. I have one, but I never picked up and played Ready to Rumble. I don't know why.
Dude, if nothing else, get Ready to Rumble 2 because Michael Jackson is one of the boxers.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when he goes into Rumble mode, he's like, ah! I was like, oh my God. Like, how did they get this? How did they
So
license this?
so random. What the? I
It's
forgot about that.
yeah. I mean, it's just the dialogue from some of the box. It's almost like Sega did their version of Punch Out. That's
Yeah.
basically what Ready to Rumble is, you know, because the characters are kind of cartoony and silly, and they've all got really funny dialogue. And yeah, it's kind of like a 3D graphically improved version of Punch Out.
Later they came to like PS2 and shit, right? And
Yes.
GameCube, I think, weren't there
Yes.
ports? Yeah.
Yeah, but nothing beats the Dreamcast, baby.
Of course.
Nothing. So that is my 3. I hope everyone is still listening and we haven't put you to sleep. Please don't go away.
Yes. Please stay. Please stay.
No, by all means, please stay.
I'll wear no shirt next time.
Aaron
No,
will
I
blow
won't.
you next time if you stick around, please. I'm his pimp, so I'll vouch
D-
for him.
I was gonna say, doesn't Savage Matt still owe me a blowjob for being a Misfits hardcore fanatic?
He does, and dude, I mean, he's technically going to be cheating on Gwildor, you know, which is fucked up, but that's okay.
Gwildor is hot.
Yeah, I mean, if you like bearded midgets, not really my thing, but hey, you know, it's 2016, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, right. It's yeah.
So, any
It's a
recent? What's that?
I was gonna say it's a spectrum nowadays, right?
I guess it is.
Fucking Gwildors and
People fucking Gwildors.
skull Skeletor.
Whoa, that's some left field. All right, well,
Yeah. So anyway,
since-
what?
Since you mentioned Skeletor, this is a conversation that I've been wanting to have with you for a while. We've never had this, guys. Aaron, last time I checked, and myself are both Masters of the Universe fans. Kind of the generation raised on He-Man. Is there a particular moment from your childhood, MOTU related, that you would care to share with me, Aaron?
You know, it's part of that, like when you don't really super remember the early parts of that childhood. I remember the cartoon. I
Okay.
own it, clearly, all of the volumes on DVD. But I kind of remember when the Snake People came out for some reason. Like I remember when that was new.
Okay.
The trio of Snake People, and they had their own castle.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm going way back because it's kind of blurry to me. I lost all my toys, unfortunately.
You and me both.
Yeah.
But I'm getting them all back. I'm taking it back. Taking it
But
back.
it's weird. I know everybody says this, but really going back and watching the DVDs, that show was really homoerotic.
Yeah, it was. And honestly,
There's
like,
nothing wrong with that, but it's like,
not that fantastic of a show. It's definitely very dated. What they call rotoscoping that they did, which is a technique they invented for the show, where they basically film a live action person running down, and they basically take the film and they trace over top of it to make the character animation look realistic.
Ralph Bakshi did that for like the Lord of the Rings movies. And
He did.
Felix the Cat. Well, not Felix the Cat, but you know where I'm going with this. If you
Yes.
know, Ralph Bakshi films.
Fritz the Cat?
Yeah,
Is that what it
I'm
is?
choking, but yes, it's
Fritz
Fritz
the
the Cat.
Okay. Yeah, it was like the first time anyone had ever done this with a kid's show and B, like a television show.
Yeah, I mean that's probably why all the characters have the same physique, like just the furry underwear thong with
Basically,
like,
yeah, they kind of do. But I mean, dude, is it cheesy as fuck and totally dated to the early 80s? Absolutely. But when I watch it, do I become a 5-year-old kid again inside? Oh, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
I never get tired of seeing the He-Man transformation. That will never get... I can have having the worst day of my fucking life. I could bring that shit up on YouTube, watch him transform. I'm instantly in a better mood.
Dude, Prince Adam, that fly pink vest, I need that.
Dude, that is the
With the
most
fur?
fucking secure dude in Eternia. I mean, that dude doesn't give a fuck. Maybe that's his thing. He's like, no one will ever believe I'm He-Man if they all if they all secretly think that I like dudes.
Yeah, right?
Which honestly, in my mind, is like backwards thinking. Because it's like, dude, if they secretly think that you like dudes and then they see He-Man, it's just like, dude, He-Man's like a gay dude's wet dream. He's all jacked. He's barely wearing any clothes and shit like that. He's all pretty and, you know, like, hi, I'm He-Man. You know, it's...
Dude, that fucking haircut, though, oh.
The fucking Prince Valiant bowl cut.
He looks like a human penis with that haircut.
The most muscular. He looks like Brock Lesnar's cock. Like this is like a solid muscular dick.
Gross.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
what Brock Lesnar dresses his cock up like He-Man.
Oh.
He has the vest and everything. I mean, the fucking belt.
I would love to see Brock Lesnar dressed up as He-Man.
That would be awesome if there's a Halloween Raw or a SmackDown. You should do that.
That would be funny. Nah, dude, I as a fan of Masters of the Universe, I am very concerned about the new movie because it's in the hands of McG, who, in my opinion, has never made a good movie.
Wait, that sounds familiar. Who is that? Oh, did he do the Terminator with Christian Bale? Okay.
And Charlie's Angels.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and a bunch of Sugar Ray videos. Thanks for all that garbage.
Nice.
Fucking terrible. And he's like looking at like Kellen Lutz to play He-Man. I was like, dude, what is he like? I think Kellen Lutz could play Prince Adam when
Who the
like
hell
you know
is
the Pussified. He's what is he from? Twilight?
Oh, is that the blonde kid that's like the kind of built guy from Twilight? Yeah, I know who that is.
I don't like his mouth.
I don't like him.
It's
Now
like,
that I know who he is.
it's like the opposite of fucking Deliverance. I don't like your mouth. Fuck
No, I
up.
find that about people too. I'm like, I fucking hate that guy's laugh, so I don't like him.
Yeah, I'm being shallow and stupid, but no, I don't look at him and see He-Man.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
In my personal opinion, there is one person alive that could ever play He-Man, and that would be bodybuilder Mike O'Hearn. He is the real-life physical embodiment of He-Man. He's ridiculously fucking handsome. Like, I mean, it's like you want to punch him in the fucking face. He's so good looking. It's like, dude, bodybuilders aren't supposed to look this good. I mean, he's like chiseled jawline, and these like piercing blue eyes, blonde hair. He's tall. He's fucking jacked as fuck. He's got a manly as fuck voice. I'm like, dude, that is He-Man. And the best part is, he has said, if they ask me to do this, I will be there in a New York minute. Like, this is what he wants to do. He's like, I would love to play He-Man. I'm like, dude, go.
I'm not super familiar with him. Can he act though? Is he? Well, I mean, not that Dolph Lundgren.
No,
really was
it can't be any worse than that. He's actually, let's see, he was the first time I saw Mike O'Hearn was actually in a fan film when I was at a Comic-Con. I'm really dating myself here, back in Wizard World days, where they did a Superman Batman World's Finest fan film, and he was the guy playing Superman. He actually did a really good job because, I mean, again, he's already fucking huge, so he looks like the comic book version of Superman, you know, where he's actually fucking jacked. Mm-hmm. And he was, I mean, it was just a fan film, but he actually did okay, in my opinion. You know, pulling off the lines and shit on Superman without being stupid. You know, he's like holding Lois in his arms at one point, and they're talking about Bruce Wayne. He's like, yeah, he's just a city guy. Me, I'm just a country boy. I was like, that is kind of something Superman would say.
Yeah.
You know, and he's he's fucking Smallville, Kansas, but he and Batman are facing off, and Batman's like, you let people get too close. I can't have that. And Superman's like, that's the difference between you and me. And I'm like, dude, yeah, like, I mean, the wig he was wearing was kind of bad, you know, because he's got to have black hair and he's a natural blonde. But, dude, when we're done with this podcast, type in Mike O'Hearn, Hearn, He-Man.
Okay.
Some people have done like fan pics of him where they've done artist rendering. I'm like, that's He-Man.
Well, see, that's what people want, clearly, so it's not going to happen. That's how it works. Like
He-Man. So it's like, the fact that they're not asking him to do this is stupid.
Well, He-Man's kind of dry anyway, isn't he? Like, I don't remember him really.
He doesn't need a lot of dialogue, dude.
Yeah.
If you can pull off the I have the power, that's all you need to do. If you could, like, by Power Grayskull, if you can pull off the transformation, they will buy anything else that you say.
Actually, speaking of He-Man, isn't He-Man part of the DC universe now? Didn't they get bought by DC? I could have sworn my friend told me that they were, and they're gonna have like them clash together. Is this some fucked up dream I had?
I mean, maybe like they might be doing a crossover, but He-Man's still owned by Mattel.
Okay, then maybe that's what it was, a crossover.
Yeah, I mean, well, the big comics crossover I'm looking forward to, fucking Thundercats and Masters of the Universe. So we're gonna get to see the fucking Sword of Omens and the Sword of Eternia, and they're gonna team up to beat the fuck out of Mumra and Skeletor. Fuck yeah!
Now see, Thundercats I remember a little bit more because that was out after He-Man, correct?
Yes.
Wasn't that?
The Thundercats would not exist if He-Man didn't succeed.
Well, yeah, clearly.
He-Man was like the prototype, you know, for all fantasy shows to be done in the 80s. He-Man, I mean, that's basically the first one that hit. But
you know what's funny that I was thinking, looking through at my DVDs, is like season 1 is like 80 episodes, and now like The Walking Dead season 1 is like 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's a pilot, but
yes.
I mean, like a season of shows now is like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Fuck does that work?
Well, they get a lot more expensive now. Like, the
Oh,
average
that's true.
episode of Walking Dead is like $3 million to make, and He-Man was probably like $50. So
Good point.
little bit different. You know, they recycle a lot of footage and crap, and yeah. But yeah, dude, Thundercats is something that I would like to see as a CG movie.
Yeah,
They
that'd be awesome.
they did a test reel not long ago. Like a studio was like pitching to Sony or Warner Brothers or something where they actually did this thing where Lion-O's taking on a fucking dude and he whips out the Sword of Omens at the end, like we get the Call of Thundera and shit, and the dude playing it actually really fucking sells it. You know, with the thunder, thunder, thunder. I was like, this could actually be a really good movie. Like, I don't want to see Thundercats live action. That would look really stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
But as a CG
weird.
version, yeah, like maybe DreamWorks taking it on or some or Sony or something. That could actually be kind of awesome.
I'd see it.
I'd watch it, but yeah, McG, don't fuck up He-Man. I mean, seriously, we fucked up Gem and the Holograms. They fucked up Ghostbusters. They fucked up G.I. Joe. Like, Transformers, the first one was okay, but they fucked up everyone since then. I draw the fucking line in He-Man. Like, that's the one thing to me that is absolutely sacred. If you're gonna fuck it up, leave it alone. Because here's the problem. And I'm sick and tired of people on the... All right, rant time here. But here we go, baby.
Yes!
Let's warm this motherfucker up. All right. Here's the problem that I have with people saying, like... when people make the argument that, you know, them making a new movie shouldn't have any impact on your memories, you know, how is that ruining your childhood? It's not that it's ruining my childhood, it's that them making that movie and it failing is resetting the clock for us to get a good He-Man movie, because then the studio is going to be like, well, we're not going to take a risk on this again because that flopped, which is my biggest beef with the Ghostbusters. Now it's like, okay, that was a piece of shit movie. They lost like $100 million or whatever on it. And now they're not going to be really inclined to make another one anytime soon. Like, even if it's like, even if they got like the mother of all scripts, like written by fucking Dan Aykroyd, and it's like a good Ghostbusters movie, they're going to be like, well, we don't want to really take a risk on that right now because the last time we did that didn't really pan out. So they basically set us back at least a decade before we're going to get a really good Ghostbusters movie. And that's going to be the problem if we get a Masters of the Universe movie, is it took this long. You know, we're talking like the fucking 80s, 1987 or 88 when that came out, until now. That's like 20 years until now.
God, we'll be dead.
30 years, actually. Closer to 30 years, actually. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's like you're basically guaranteeing that I'm probably not going to see a Masters of the Universe movie that's good in my lifetime. You're pretty much fucking me for the rest of my life. So,
yeah.
Dude, the original is cheesy as fuck, but I still love it. I don't care.
Yeah, same.
I saw it in the theater, and you know what? Prince Adam doesn't exist. We don't get one single transformation, which is like, how? Seriously? Like, we can't get one in the fucking, just one?
And who were like, Gwildor was never in the cartoon, right?
Gwildor was never in the cartoon. I mean, Man-at-Arms was, Teela was, you know, Skeletor, Evil Lyn, Beast Man. The rest of the villains...
They were made up.
They're all made up.
I thought Skeletor was pretty cool in the movie.
He was. He was probably the best part of the movie. Frank Langella did a really good job as Skeletor. Because he's great at being a villain.
Now that I think of it, maybe they did Gwildor instead of Orko, because how would you take Orko seriously, I guess?
They didn't have the budget to have a dude, like, floating around. So, yeah, Gwildor was basically the stand-in for Orko. You know, the little magic dude, even though they replaced magic with technology. But it's... I just don't want them to fuck this up, dude. Like, I mean, that Ghostbusters being fucked was bad enough. Gem being fucked was bad enough. They both tanked, and I just leave it alone.
Dude, Gem disappeared after like a weekend, didn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't look into that at all. I barely remember the cartoon. I remember it.
Never seen the movie, and I'm not going to.
Yeah,
although I do hear that at the end, I think the post-credits scene was Pizzazz from the Misfits shows up, which was Chucker and I's biggest problem with the trailer. We're like, where are the Misfits? They're literally like the villain of the fucking show. This would be like a He-Man movie without Skeletor. What the fuck? So yeah, apparently they post credits like the Misfits show up. You know, not that Misfits, like the girl.
I know.
Misfits.
I was to allude to a sequel. That's probably not going to happen.
That is never going to happen, dude. That film was made on a fucking micro budget. It cost them like $12 million to make, and it still bombed. They still didn't make their money back. They couldn't even pull in $12 million.
That's quite horrendous.
That's got to be one of the biggest bombs in cinema history, bar none. I mean, that is a fucking train wreck right there. So I could have gone to see it for free, and I was like, nope. I regret going to see Ghostbusters. Even though it completely vindicated my opinion that this was a bad idea. As a nerd, I was like, told you, but... Totally nerdy, but I want that 2 hours of my life back. It was fucking horrible.
God, it was that. Well, I like some of the I like the chick that was in Bridesmaids, the main chick. She was from SNL. You know it? Not the fat girl. The other chick. I kind of like her.
Not the fat bitch.
I don't dislike.
Because we don't like fatties here on Final Blast.
I am quite picky and shallow, but
I don't think that's being shallow.
Okay, good.
I don't.
But, no, what's the chick? She was in Bridesmaids. You know who I'm talking about?
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, I like her. Guilty.
She has nice boobs. In that one movie, she's like walking through the casino naked. That was okay, but no. The only part of that movie that made me laugh was Chris Hemsworth. I didn't know Thor could be that funny, but he was actually really funny.
He's in every fucking movie.
Yeah.
I swear that guy's in everything.
He is.
It took me forever to figure out that he's in Cabin in the Woods. I'm like, that's him?
Yeah.
Like, that's him, yeah.
I like Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I like him too.
He's fucking beautiful. He is.
He could be He-Man.
I'd rather see Chris Hemsworth as He-Man, even though he'd never do it because it's too much like Thor. But yeah. I mean, think about it. He has a magical artifact that turns him into Thor. You know, it's like, yeah, that sounds familiar. So no, that's. I mean, again, better him than Kellen Lutz, but that's the same.
Yeah, because he's kind of unknown, and he was already wasn't that guy in one of the fucking Hercules movies?
Yeah,
the not Rock one.
Yeah, the Rock one actually wasn't that bad. I was pleasantly surprised by that. Like, it was like, I was going and thinking, like, this is probably going to be a train wreck. It wasn't bad.
I'll check it out.
It was okay. Like, it wasn't a little redo of the Scorpion King. It was a very different movie.
I like The Rock. I'll check it out.
He did a good job, in my opinion. I mean, all things considered, like, the script was a little bit hokey, but the action beats were good. The supporting characters were good. I mean, it's worth seeing. In my opinion. Don't expect a AAA movie. Just expect a pretty good B movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, those are the best, so.
Hello, host of Dirtflix.
Right.
B is too rich for my blood. I do Z movies.
I was going to say, are there Z movies? Y movies?
Yeah, dude, B is like filet mignon. The stuff we do on Dirtflix is like the hamburger that they threw out 3 weeks ago. That's a fact. By the way, check us out on Dirtflix on September 17th, live here on Retro Game Lounge. For anyone who's listening and might give a shit, it's going to be awesome. Aaron might be there. Maybe. That's up to him. He's always late, though.
I am always late.
It's because he's a bastard.
I am.
But it's okay.
A handsome bastard. That's a band, actually, so I can say that. And not be vain. Though I am vain.
You can stay on Final Blast Podcast. It's okay.
Oh, thank God.
I'm not going to fire you.
I'm going to final blast on my pants if I get to stay. So.
Keep it up, and I'm going to final blast you off this podcast, motherfucker.
We opened this talking about the Misfits, so I already final blasted in my pants like 3 times.
And then we almost ended talking about the other Misfits, so it's like it came like full circle.
Dude, I'm on the internet talking to a grown man about blasting in my pants in my underwear, so pretty awesome show we got going
on
here.
The Final Blast podcast. No one else has the balls to talk about that.
Damn right. You're damn fucking right.
Everyone's like, oh, we can fucking talk about it. We can talk about whatever we want. That's the beauty of podcasting. It's radio without all the fucking censorship.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. There we go. No censorship.
Motherfucker!
So, that is all I got, Mr. Strange. Unless you got any topics you'd like to inseminate.
No, I think that's about it. Because I was like, I don't care what he says. We're talking about the Misfits for at least 10 minutes, so... I think we were like 20 minutes, but...
Yeah, as soon as Aaron got on Skype and I saw the shirt, I was like, I know what one of the topics is going to be. So, no, it's all good, dude. I don't mind geeking about that shit. Not at all. We can talk music. It's all good.
I know. Did we have much gaming this episode?
No,
we mix it up.
We did our like little blast list.
Yeah.
That's name work in progress.
Yeah, maybe we can do a little blast list every episode. Or we could do like an episode, a list of like what video game characters we would final blast in our pants to.
Yeah, we could. I mean, honestly, what we really need to do? We need to get our listeners to give us like, give us your 3 favorite blah, 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 blah. Because we will totally do it because, well, we're social media whores.
Totally.
Yes.
Like, if you want to know my 3 favorite Misfits songs, you'd have to ask that in the comments section.
You would.
I could tell you now, but we'll wait.
Or you could ask it on the Retro Game Lunch Facebook page or on the Aaron Strange Facebook page.
Yes.
That's just a suggestion, though.
Links posted below.
Maybe, yes. Please check us out. We need help.
Yes, please.
Lots of help. You want to get more episodes? Do that shit. Our
friends will blow you. Or eat you out.
Aaron is going to be my surrogate for all the blowjobs that I owe people. He'll step in. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
He's got it.
I've never sucked a dick, but I don't know what.
Well, then it's time we fix that, buddy. He's a good guy to have around for those slow nights. You know what I'm saying?
My God, what are we talking about?
Here we go into fucking like sexual just blowing each other. That's how we're gonna end the podcast.
Someone's gonna tune in and be like, "What the fuck did I just listen to?"
I know, dude. If they skip to the end, they're gonna be like, "Final blast! Oh my God, dude! They're talking about the gay kind of final blasting. They're talking about final blasting each other's mouth."
Holy fuck!
Yeah, top secret, guys. That was actually why we called it the Final Blast podcast.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not the reason. That's not the reason at all. Maybe someday we will tell you.
It is.
It might be. Maybe. For the right amount of money.
Wink face.
Whispering eye.
And your whispering eye. I love that movie.
Dude, that movie is what convinced me that Paul Rudd is the perfect Ant-Man. Because Ant-Man is basically Paul Rudd.
I still haven't seen that, but I love Paul Rudd.
You gotta see it.
I will.
The character of Scott Lang is a complete wise ass. Like he's more sarcastic than Tony Stark. And when they said like Paul Rudd's gonna play Ant-Man, I was like, that is fucking perfect. Because he is like the funniest sarcastic fuck. When they're talking to what's her name, the blonde chick who keeps trying to sell them on the idea that she used to be a junkie, and she's sitting there with fucking Stifler and Ant-Man, and saying like, yeah, you know what I used to have for breakfast? Cocaine. You know what I used to have for lunch? Cocaine. And then Stifler's like, wow, what did you have for dinner? And Paul Rudd's like, was it cocaine? He just like, only he can pull that off and it be just perfect. I was like, yeah, that's Ant-Man.
We're talking about role models, you guys, in case you guys didn't know.
Yeah, if you didn't know
the
that,
movie role models.
You can go fuck yourself if you didn't know that. Don't ever listen to this podcast again. If you haven't seen Role Models, fuck off.
I loved that movie. The whole LARPing and the kiss thing at the end, that was great. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
You know what? I think I might do that too. We can bro it up.
Yes, we'll definitely. We'll text each other during, be like, "What's your favorite part?"
Ah, baby, you like that? Stifler's so fucking hot. I'm like,
what are you wearing now?
Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, well, that about wraps up this incredibly overdue, overtime, over-masturbated, over-fucking homosexualized episode of Final Blast Podcast. Aaron.
Do we call it a sequel? No.
No, because most of the time that's bad.
Oh, that's true.
That's like calling Empire Strikes Back a sequel. No, that's not a sequel. That is part of a pre-planned fucking story. Mm-hmm. It's simply chapter 2. Dude,
we can't get into Star Wars because this will be a 5-hour episode.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You got to cut that off right now. I will talk forever.
Well, thank you, everyone, so much for stopping by and checking us out on the Final Blast podcast. We will be back, hopefully sooner than later. Aaron. No, I'm kidding.
Guilty.
It's not entirely his fault. But, no, we'll be back, guys. Thank you, everyone, so much for the support on the first episode, man. You guys were awesome. We were really a little bit nervous. Wanted to make sure we put on as good of a show as we could for you guys. And
we were.
Based upon your comments, it sounds like we did a decent job. So
I think so. And if you're back, thanks for sticking around.
Oh, dude. Please don't leave us. But I guess we will see you guys in episode 3.
Yes.
Hopefully sooner than later. I am Jimbo from Metro Game Lounge. That is
Aaron Strange from Aaron Strange.
His name is so much easier to remember than mine. Like, mine is like an actual name. Well, so is his, but my channel has nothing to do with my name. It's not Jimbo Game Lounge, it's Retro Game Lounge. Wow, I'm terrible at marketing. Sorry about that. I'll go kill myself now.
Oh, please don't.
No, I won't.
Because I will rape your corpse if you do.
I have to be back to do this podcast, so I can't die. It's like my reason for living. Well, see you later, guys. We're going to go blast off now.
Yes, we are. You know it.
Into beating off, Dutch rudder style. See you later, everyone.